For some people, their uniqueness is a gift, while for others, it's no less than a curse.
At the age of 5, I was diagnosed with progeria,
leading to them being shunned by their community or treated as an outcast. But hang tight, as today we are sharing their incredible stories about how they proved their bullies wrong and reached new heights in their lives. Nazima Ellie. Ellie was born in 1999, a unique soul of the southern province of Rwanda. But his entry into life was marked by distinctive features like a small head that made him different from other children. It turned out that he had microcephaly, a rare condition linked to abnormal brain development during pregnancy, and with no access to early treatment, he developed disabilities. This meant growing up wasn't easy for Ellie. He would hide in the jungle where he socialized with monkeys and shared his food with them. Why? Because the world outside branded him with names, and the only thing he had was his mother's unwavering love. After his story was released online, many people around the world were touched and started contributing money to help Ellie and his mother. And it worked like a charm. Not only do they have a new home, but Ellie is now a changed man. He has learned to communicate with people and wear suits and designer clothes. People who disliked his ways before are now his fans. Under the Skin. Born on January 6, 1985 in London, Adam Pearson has made significant contributions as a TV star and actor, both behind and in front of the camera, notable for his roles in productions like The Undateables and Beauty and the Beast. Adam gained wider recognition in 2013 when he starred alongside Scarlett Johansson in Under the Skin.
Oh, crikey, I fell into TV. I can say categorically that the TV industry has served the disabled community both on screen and off screen completely. I applied for the role in Under the Skin as a joke. I was casting something for Channel 4 at the time.
Adam's life took a challenging turn after a fall at the age of 5, revealed a non-healing scar leading to a diagnosis of neurofibromatosis type 1. This condition, affecting 1 in 3,000 people, causes non-cancerous tumors to develop on nerve tissue. While 50% of cases are hereditary, Adam falls into the remaining half, characterized by spontaneous mutations. Throughout his life, Adam has faced bullying due to the effects of neurofibromatosis, enduring taunts during secondary school. However, he refused to be intimidated, emphasizing that life is about the one you have, not the one you don't. Adam's resilience and determination have not only reshaped his own life, but has also become an inspiration to millions facing challenges. Claudia de Oliveira. Hailing from Brazil, Claudia was born with a rare condition called arthrogryposis multiplex congenita that left his head appearing upside down from birth. AMC is characterized by multiple joint contractures causing stiffness and limited range of motion in the affected joints. At birth, doctors doubted Claudio's survival beyond 24 hours due to the severity of his condition. However, Claudio not only surpassed that critical period, but has now exceeded 46 years of life. Claudio's resilience and determination shaped a life that defied initial medical expectations. Despite the challenges presented by his rare and serious condition, he embraced life's possibilities. Learning to read and write with his mother's guidance, Claudio successfully navigated challenges related to sight, breathing, eating, and drinking. Rather than letting his condition limit him, Claudio transformed his journey into a source of inspiration. From launching a DVD to penning his autobiography, he has become a motivational speaker since 2000. Claudio Vera de Oliveira's story stands as a testament to the power of determination, proving that even in the face of adversity, one can find avenues to fulfill dreams and inspire others. Sean Stevenson. He was diagnosed with a disorder called osteogenesis imperfecta, a condition that confined him to a height of 3 feet and made him so fragile that a cough could fracture a rib. His parents knew straight away that he would face numerous challenges throughout his life. Unable to walk and experiencing discomfort, he found his excitement on Halloween, where his distinct appearance allowed him to blend in and be like everyone else. However, a Halloween morning in 1988 brought a painful fracture shattering his favorite day. It was during this challenging time that his mother posed a transformative question. Is this going to be a gift or a burden?
I thought, why did I have to go through this? What did I ever do to deserve this? I was furious. My mom, she comes running in the room. She looked in my eyes and she said, "Sweetie, is this going to be a gift or a burden in your life?"
This question became a guiding principle for Stevenson, altering the trajectory of his life. Defying initial predictions that he wouldn't survive beyond 24 hours, Stevenson evolved into a psychotherapist and inspirational speaker.
You can take a stand for anything you want in your life. You can say, "That's it, I'm done. I'm taking a stand for my health."
Despite the adversity he faced, he chose to turn his challenges into a gift, not just for himself, but for others as well. As a motivational speaker, Stevenson incorporates his unique perspective, emphasizing the transformative power of mindset and resilience. Sam Burns. Samson Gordon Sam Burns was born on October 23, 1996, faced an unexpected challenge when at 2 years old, he was diagnosed with progeria, an exceedingly rare genetic condition. His parents, both pediatricians, devoted resources to understanding the condition that limited his life expectancy to 13 years. Despite the constraints imposed by progeria, Sam and his family sought to create a sense of normalcy in his life. At age 16, he aspired to play percussion in the school band, leading to the design of a custom drum that accommodated his condition. Sam's remarkable positivity defined his outlook. Regardless of physical limitations, he embraced activities within his reach and emphasized his happiness in an interview, asserting that his life was fulfilling. In a widely applauded TED Talk, Sam shared his life philosophy.
Hi everyone, my name is Michiel van der Weert and I'm 19 years old. At the age of 5, I was diagnosed with progeria,
garnering over 30 million global views. Contrary to progeria's typical life expectancy, Sam surpassed the age of 17, actively engaging in research and advocacy to support others with the condition. His resilience, joy, and impactful contributions left an enduring legacy, demonstrating the triumph of the human spirit against adversity. Nick Vujicic. Born with a rare congenital disorder called phocomelia that left him without limbs, Nick faced a world seemingly unfair from the start. Nick's journey began as the first handicapped student allowed in a mainstream Australian school. Despite this, he encountered bullying and laughter, enduring the hardships of being perceived as different. At the age of 8, Nick, grappling with loneliness, wanted an escape. However, at the 11th hour, his mother managed to save him.
I was 8 years old, depressed, and I thought to myself, there is no hope.
This revelation marked a turning point, and Nick realized that a life without limbs didn't mean a life without purpose. Overcoming self-acceptance struggles, Nick, by 17, delivered a speech at his prayer group surrounded by friends who inspired him. With God's grace and his unyielding perseverance, he graduated from Griffith University at 21 with a double major in finance and accounting. Today, he is a best-selling author, evangelist, and globally sought motivational speaker.
Improve on your character of patience, let's say. Don't complain when you're waiting in a line. You ain't going to grow in patience until you're put in a place to wait.
Proving that physical limitations don't constrain one's potential, he remembers his father's words to this day. You are a gift, just differently packaged. Winnie Harlow. Growing up in Toronto, Winnie always stood out due to a chronic autoimmune disorder called vitiligo.
Yeah, so basically my immune system thinks that my melanin is like a common cold, so it fights it off.
This made her childhood tough. She endured bullying, being called names, and even dealing with rejection.
My family never treated me like anything was different. It was more so when I started going to school and I was told that I was different and I was teased because I was different.
Because others thought she was contagious. However, Harlow's mother played a crucial role, reminding her daughter that she is more than her condition. Later on, a friend encouraged her to take up modeling and she decided to go through with it. And voila! Her breakthrough came in 2014 on Tyra Banks' America's Next Top Model. which catapulted her into the limelight. Harlow's success as a model marked a turning point in her life. With over 10.2 million followers on social media, Harlow has not only embraced her uniqueness, but also become a symbol of empowerment, raising awareness and breaking down stigmas surrounding vitiligo. Sarah McDaniel. Some are born with unique features, and others, like Sarah, who use it for fame. Sarah McDaniel, who is known for her mesmerizing eyes, one warm brown and the other a beautiful blue-green. She allegedly had heterochromia, where your eyes have different colors. People often asked her if her eyes were real, making her feel a bit uncomfortable. So she thought about getting into modeling to gain some confidence, but companies wanted her to wear contacts because they said people would look at her eyes and not their products. In the end, social media was the only option, and she amassed quite a following until one fateful day. People found her childhood photos, and it turned out she was lying. Her eyes were not different. She was dropped by her agency, and since then, she has rebranded herself as a quirky girl who loves mushrooms and tech. Things people do for fame. Hasbulla. From a small boy in Russia to a big global superstar, this is the story of Hasbulla Magomedov. He captured the world's attention through his viral videos in 2021. Born with a genetic disorder causing his small stature and distinctive high-pitched voice, he is less than 4 feet tall. While the official confirmation of his condition is pending, it is widely believed to be a form of dwarfism, placing him below the average height for adults with such conditions. Nevertheless, Hasbulla's uniqueness propelled him to stardom, particularly in the MMA community. His popularity soared with a mock press conference alongside social media personality Abdu Razik, who shares a similar growth disorder. Hasbulla has turned his appearance into a global entertainment phenomenon. Using social media to connect with fans worldwide and carve out a successful career. Brooks Ginon. A 22-year-old model, artist, and musician residing in Brooklyn shares a unique perspective on beauty and self-acceptance. Born with ectodermal dysplasia, a genetic disorder impacting the skin, hair, and teeth.
Pretty much from the moment that I had consciousness, I had already been diagnosed. I think just being aware that when you're growing up that, your teeth are different, your hair is different, I think.
Brooks encountered questions from people about his appearance. From an early age, leaving lasting impressions, including scarring encounters where others questioned if he had cancer.
I had a lot of questions. Are you albino? Do you have cancer? And I think the cancer one is...
Growing up, body dysmorphia and anxiety combined to make challenges even more challenging. However, Brooks found peace and empowerment through music and fashion, using creativity to shape his self-presentation and stand up against his bullies. Brooks stumbled into modeling during university, where a self-portrait project marked the beginning of his journey. Modeling for him is a means of embracing every aspect of his body that societal norms might label as different or unconventional. It's a powerful way to utilize and showcase a body affected by a genetic disorder, transforming perceived imperfections into sources of strength and self-expression. Through his unique journey, Brooks Ginon redefines beauty, demonstrating that embracing one's distinctiveness can be a profound act of empowerment. Kyle Maynard. Born on March 24, 1986 in Georgia, Kyle faced life with congenital amputation, where his arms end at the elbows and his legs at the knees. His parents had a choice and they chose to keep him. Kyle's struggles were rather obvious from the start. At the young age of just 1, he was unable to keep pace with other students. He couldn't even eat food on his own. His father insisted he feed himself, which started a sequence of events that would prove to be quite useful. He decided to take up wrestling, and after 35 consecutive losses, to begin his wrestling career. Kyle finally emerged as a champion halfway through his 7th grade year. On this day, an animal was unleashed and a legend was born. He is now a conscientious public speaker, addressing everyone from Midwestern high schoolers to South Florida senior citizens, preaching his pursuit of normalcy. He even wrote a book to inspire and motivate others. Comedic uprising. Ryan Niemiller, an American stand-up comedian, has carved a niche for himself in the comedy scene.
The other thing I wanted to be was a pro wrestler. That's the absolute truth. I had a name picked out and everything. I was going to be the cripple threat.
Not just for his humor, but for his unique perspective shaped by his life experiences. Born with ectrodactyly, a congenital disorder affecting both arms, Niemiller fearlessly utilized his disability in his comedic routine.
My name is Ryan Niemiller. I am 36 years old and I am a stand-up comedian.
Obviously, I have a disability. I think the technical term for it is being very handsome.
Growing up in a trailer park outside a small town in Indiana, Niemiller found comedy to be one of the few things he and his father bonded over.
Only a few things that my dad and I really bonded on. It was Chicago Cubs baseball, which to this day I'm still a huge fan, and the other big one was actually stand-up comedy.
The shared laughter served as a powerful tool to break down barriers and connect. Niemiller's comedy delves into the ordinary aspects of life, bringing a fresh and humorous take on topics like dating, the unfiltered honesty of children, or navigating everyday situations such as drive-through interactions.
Kids are the worst, though. Oh, kids are the absolute worst, though, because kids don't have that filter. You know, if a kid says you're ugly, all right, deal with it. Buy a hat. I don't know what to tell you. Can you drive? And I was like, yeah. Oh, good for you, good for you, good for you. Making it happen. About dating again, thinking about dating. I'm a single man. Not for long, apparently. Because for me, it's really hard.
His unfiltered approach to discussing his disability adds a unique comedic power to his talent, and he playfully refers to himself as the cripple threat of comedy and unarmed and dangerous. For now, Niemiller is happy to take advantage of his TV fame and continue touring the stand-up circuit. It's his first love, but down the line, he would also like to parlay his talents into acting in movies or sitcoms. Long legs. For 29-year-old Ren Gori Bud, navigating the world at 6 feet and 9 inches,
I'm like 6'9" or 6'10". You can check.
Comes with unique challenges, especially in the realm of fashion. Officially possessing the world's second longest pair of legs, measuring an impressive 52.18 inches from hip to heel, she faces difficulties in finding regular clothing that accommodates her extraordinary height.
This is for shopping, and I will show you how it's difficult to find my size, especially the shoes and pants.
Originally from Mongolia and currently residing in the United States, Ren inherited her remarkable stature from her equally tall parents.
I'm from Mongolia, and my name is Ren. I'm the one who has the longest legs in the world.
Despite a childhood and teenage years marked by bullying, Ren has embraced her uniqueness and turned it into a modeling career. She now considers her height to be beautiful, embracing the distinct advantages it brings. However, being tall also comes with drawbacks, such as the struggle to find appropriately sized clothes and shoes. Additionally, adjusting to small rooms and low doorways is a common challenge. Although Ekaterina Lysina from Russia holds the Guinness World Record for the longest legs, Ren believes she possesses the longest pair, but has no desire to enter the official records. Mark on the world. Cassandra Nod's story is truly inspiring, highlighting her journey from facing teasing and bullying due to her birthmark to embracing and celebrating her unique appearance. Cassandra has a large birthmark under her left eye, and she went through a period of wanting to have it removed, especially during her teenage years when she experienced bullying at a school.
Really, like growing up, I had a lot of issues. Before high school was when it was the hardest because I was scared to get into high school. So that's when I was like, maybe I do want to get it removed.
Even though her parents were open to the idea of surgery, they were concerned about potential scarring and the impact on Cassandra's face.
My parents and I made an appointment with a dermatologist just to see what our options were for the removal process.
Ultimately, she made the courageous decision to keep her birthmark, recognizing its role in making her stand out. This was a game changer, Today, Cassandra, a professional dancer, not only flaunts her birthmark but also refuses to have it photoshopped for professional purposes.
I fell in love with the art of dance at a very, very young age. My mother enrolled me in my first dance class when I was 5 years old.
Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-acceptance and embracing one's unique features. Maysoon Zayid. In a world that is continuously growing and expanding, the disabled community is still underrepresented and misrepresented. But Maysoon Zayid did not wait for anyone to stand up for her community. She decided to be the leader she was waiting for. Although she was always trying to bring people together by using her humor, it wasn't until she reached college did she find out how different people can be. She knew she was different from other students, and they made sure of it. But that did not stop Zayid at all, as she was more determined than ever to have minorities like her to be represented. She worked hard, and now she is a writer, public speaker, comedian, actress, and advocate. With willpower that could fuel our entire planet, the Palestinian-American artist has risen above endless obstacles, refusing to see disability as an impediment. Maysoon continues to advocate for equality in her fight against racism, prejudice, and bullying, all while making people laugh wholeheartedly. Chris Nikic. Born in 1999 with Down syndrome, Chris defied expectations and embraced life's challenges with remarkable determination. Despite undergoing open-heart surgery at 5 months old and struggling to walk until the age of 4, Chris never let these obstacles hinder his aspirations.
Just say I can do anything, the first thing came out of my mouth. Don't tell me like that.
On New Year's Eve of 2019, Chris expressed his dreams to his father, Nick, which included owning a business, purchasing a home and car, becoming a public speaker, and starting his own family. Inspired by his son's ambitions, Nick suggested a groundbreaking goal: to become the first person with Down syndrome to complete a full Ironman triathlon. A grueling race involving a 2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bicycle ride, and a full marathon of 26.2 miles. In just 11 months, Chris achieved a historic milestone by completing Ironman Florida in November 2020. Chris's remarkable accomplishment garnered widespread attention, leading to invitations to speak at prestigious events.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this year's recipient of the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, Chris Nikic.
Endorsement deals with major brands, and a book deal. His perseverance and determination were recognized with the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, honoring those who overcame significant obstacles in the sporting world. Chris Nikic's journey serves as a powerful testament to the triumph of the human spirit and the ability to turn dreams into reality. Jillian Mercado. A native New Yorker faced with the absence of diversity and inclusion in the fashion industry due to Eurocentric and unfair beauty standards. Diagnosed with muscular dystrophy in her early teens, Mercado embarked on a mission to challenge these norms by becoming a part of the fashion world. She pursued a degree in marketing at the Fashion Institute of Technology and interned at Allure magazine, aiming to understand the inner workings of the industry and contribute to increased representation. Mercado's initial exposure to modeling occurred during her time at her university, when she occasionally modeled for her peers' projects. However, her breakthrough came in 2014 when she landed her first modeling gig for the denim brand Diesel. Since then, she has utilized her platform to advocate for greater inclusivity and representation in the fashion world. Jillian Mercado's journey not only challenges traditional beauty standards, but also highlights the importance of diverse voices and perspectives in shaping the narrative of the fashion industry. Strange commitment. Sadhu Bharati, a man of unparalleled dedication, has held his hand up for an astounding 45 years without ever lowering it, a testament to true commitment. His remarkable journey began after a life-altering epiphany prompted him to leave behind a career in banking and embrace the life of a Sadhu, a monk dedicated to spirituality and detachment from material possessions. In 1973, he raised his hand as a symbolic gesture of his unwavering faith in the Hindu god Shiva. This act, seemingly simple, has inspired thousands and serves as a powerful representation of his devotion. Sadhu Bharati firmly believes that his gesture promotes world peace, echoing the profound impact of his commitment. Enduring initial obstacles, his hand raised in perpetual devotion, Sadhu Bharati sets an extraordinary example. His story goes beyond the physical act. It encapsulates the depth of faith, resilience, and the ability to inspire countless others. Say what you want, but he sure did raise the bar of commitment. Michael Berryman. The American actor, renowned for his distinctive appearance, has left an indelible mark in numerous horror films. The most unusual thing about him was how his acting career started. Working as a florist, he was approached by a prominent Hollywood producer. This encounter led to his first role in the 1975 adventure film Doc Savage, The Man of Bronze. Shortly after, Berryman secured a role in the Academy Award-winning drama One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Do you have a most memorable moment where you're like, I can't believe this happened?
Yes, I'm going to go with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
While living in Los Angeles, Berryman faced life with hypodrotic ectothermal dysplasia, a genetic disorder impacting the development of hair, skin, nails, teeth, and sweat glands. As a child, Berryman underwent extensive cranial reconstruction at Children's Hospital in Los Angeles, addressing the effects of his condition. Despite facing bullying due to his distinctive appearance, Berryman remained grounded and unaffected, showcasing resilience in the face of adversity. Beyond his on-screen portrayals of monstrous characters, Berryman is known for his kind and gentle nature off-screen. While his roles may label him as a monster in the cinematic realm, in reality, he was the exact opposite. Rondo Hatton. A brilliant student and accomplished athlete, he was once voted the handsomest boy in the class of 1913. However, due to acromegalia, a condition resulting from an excess of growth hormones after the growth plates have closed, his course of life changed. This rare disease led to physical deformities, impacting Hatton's hands, feet, forehead, jaw, and nose. His once promising career took a downturn. His appearance changed, and his wife divorced him, leading him to a period of depression. However, fate intervened when director Henry King noticed Hatton's distinctive looks while covering a movie in 1930. This chance encounter opened the door to Hollywood for Hatton. Over the next 16 years, Rondo Hatton became a sensation in the film industry, portraying memorable villains. Despite the challenges posed by acromegaly, he turned adversity into opportunity. His unexpected journey from sports writer to Hollywood legend shows just how resilient and determined he was. Tragically, Hatton's life was cut short by his condition in 1946, but he left behind a lasting legacy as a Hollywood icon who turned personal tragedy into professional success. Lucky mugshot. Mika Alante Lucky, a 20-year-old from North Carolina, has transformed his life after being signed by a reputable modeling agency. But that wasn't always the case. In April 2016, Lucky faced legal troubles, getting arrested for speeding and driving a stolen vehicle. His mugshot, initially shared on an online website, went viral, earning him the nickname Prison Bae. Despite the challenging start, Lucky's unique features contributed to his newfound success. He has heterochromia, a condition where irises have different colors, and in his case, one eye is blue while the other is brown. This distinctive characteristic captured attention on social media, leading to his discovery by the modeling agency. They officially introduced Lucky as a client, and he has since participated in high-fashion photo shoots arranged by the agency. Lucky quickly gained popularity, amassing 20,000 followers on social media. His story is as unique and somewhat as amazing as his distinct features. Literary beauty. Mafi Gothar Hardy, a London-born model and student of Russian literature and French at UCL, stands out in the fashion industry, not just for her literary pursuits, but for embracing her unique features. Described as friendly, funny, and effortlessly cool, Mafi recognizes the industry's inclusivity, welcoming individuals who are a bit unusual. Mafi's distinctive feature is her lazy eye, a result of strabismus, a condition where the eyes don't align. Growing up with this condition, she faced challenges in relating to others, especially during her formative years. Mafi recalls struggling with making eye contact, often feeling invisible. But through these challenges, Mafi has learned to embrace her unique trait. She sees her lazy eye not as a hindrance, but as an integral part of her identity. Over time, Mafi has found confidence and no longer lets her eye condition bother her. In fact, she celebrates it and is open to discussing it, hoping to inspire and provide hope to others facing similar experiences. She's unreal. Born in Melbourne to South Sudanese refugees, Ducky Thot experienced the difficulty of not seeing many children who looked like her while growing up. Despite placing third on Australia's Next Top Model in 2013 at the age of 17, her early career in modeling didn't take off as expected. Disheartened by the lack of opportunities, Thot temporarily turned away her dream and pursued studies in science at university. However, a turning point occurred when her sister Sarah passed away, prompting Thot to give her dream another chance. This decision led to significant breakthroughs in her career. One such incident was when Kanye West recognized her appeal and booked her for a show for his fashion line. Thot also had the honor of walking in the final Victoria's Secret catwalk in 2018, marking a highlight in her modeling career. She also smiles as she recalls the brands who once rejected her and are now back, knocking at her doors with offers. She's gone from struggling to find work to being one of the hottest models in the world. Robert Zadar. Robert James Zdarsky, born on June 3, 1950 in Chicago, had a diverse and intriguing journey before making a name for himself in acting. Early on, Zdarsky explored various pursuits, including playing in a rock band, which achieved some success before disbanding. Believe it or not, acting wasn't his first profession. Zdarsky served as a Chicago police officer, writing radio jingles for advertising agencies, and even trying his hand at exotic dancing. But his features became more and more noticeable and became a part of his identity. Zdarsky had cherubism, a rare genetic disorder causing enlargement of the lower and upper jaw due to the replacement of bone with fibrous tissue. His oversized jawline, coupled with prosthetic makeup effects, contributed to his memorable on-screen presence. Throughout the 1990s, Zdarsky maintained a prolific pace, appearing in numerous action and horror films, many of which went straight to video. Despite health issues later in his career, attributed in part to the physical demands of his roles, Zdarsky continued working until the end. By the time of his passing, he had accumulated an impressive 121 movie credits, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of cinema. Modern Neanderthal. The man known as Xing Zong from the Philippines is making waves online for his uncanny resemblance to early humans, specifically Neanderthals. After being found on the internet, it was revealed that he had an extremely rare condition known as Barber-Say syndrome. This genetic disorder, affecting less than 20 known individuals globally, is marked by distinctive features, including excessive hair growth, outward-turned eyelids, and a large mouth. But the challenges posed by Barber-Say syndrome have not affected Xing in the slightest, and continues to live his best life. His unique appearance has garnered attention and has made him quite famous in his town. He uses social media to post videos of him skateboarding, and it seems like Xing Zong is slowly rising to fame as fans are starting to notice his potential. To make matters better, he has settled down and has his own family. It's time for today's open discussion. Zio, a 23-year-old woman from a rural village in China, was born with a rare mole, a congenital melanocytic nevus. This type of birthmark affects approximately 1% of babies globally. Recently, Zio began experiencing issues from the mole, raising concerns among medical professionals. They caution that without intervention, the birthmark would be problematic. To address the issues, doctors at the Shanghai hospital inserted 4 egg-sized balloons under Zio's skin. These balloons are regularly filled with saline to gently expand and stretch the skin. The goal is to provide enough excess skin for the removal of the mole and then reconstruction. While the treatment involves temporarily living with visible lumps on her face, Zio and her family are hopeful for the long-term benefits. The procedure is essential to prevent potential cancerous complications and improve Zio's overall well-being. Despite facing mockery from villagers, Zio's mother is determined to seek the best possible medical care for her daughter, who has been nicknamed the gourd doll due to the gourd-like shapes of the lumps on her face. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming amazing videos.